Welcome to Chapter and Concept, where we deconstruct the architecture of ideas, one page at a time. In today's architecture series, we're diving deep into the Enneagram Type 3, the Achiever, and really getting into the weeds on the intricate persona they build to navigate the world. I mean, this quote just says it all, right? It perfectly captures that relentless, high-octane drive of the three. But what's really going on beneath that polished exterior? So first things first, let's talk about the outside, the impressive, carefully constructed facade that a Type 3 shows to the world. On the surface, the Type 3 looks like the literal embodiment of success. They're efficient, they're confident, and they are always moving forward. It's all driven by this deep, deep need to be productive, to rack up successes, and maybe most importantly, to avoid failure at all costs. And just look at these strengths. When you're healthy, threes are incredible role models. Their energy is totally infectious. And that practical, let's get it done attitude makes them such natural leaders. But every impressive structure has to have a foundation. And for the three, that foundation is built on a really profound and really driving fear. Okay, this right here, this is the engine room of the Type 3 personality. It's this constant push and pull between needing to feel valuable and being terrified of being worthless. That tension is what powers their entire life. So how do you manage a fear like that? Well, to keep that fear of being insignificant at bay, the three develops this incredibly sophisticated coping mechanism. It's like a master blueprint for their identity, all designed to guarantee admiration. Now let's take a look at the actual blueprint. In the Enneagram, every type has a core passion. And for the three, that passion is deceit. But hold on, because it is not what you think. What's so wild about this is the nature of this deceit. It's not about telling lies to other people. It's a really deep self-deception, where the three creates a persona that is so convincing, they actually start to believe it's them. The line between their image and their real identity just gets blurrier and blurrier. This quote just nails that chameleon-like quality, doesn't it? They can become whatever they need to be to get that admiration, to get that recognition. They'll adapt their entire being to fit what the room expects or what the goal demands. So this is the crucial point. The primary deceit is internal. It's the act of convincing themselves that they are the successful image they're projecting to the world. They actually lose touch with who they really are because they start to believe that they are their achievement. And you can kind of see how this starts, right? It's a belief they often pick up when they're very young. They get this message loud and clear. Your worth is tied to what you accomplish. Who you are isn't nearly as important as what you do. So, what's the cost of keeping up this whole elaborate architecture of image? Well, it's a profound, deep disconnection from their own emotional core. And this is a fascinating paradox. Threes are in the heart or feeling triad of the Enneagram, but they are notorious for casting their own feelings aside. They see them as, impractical hurdles on the fast track to success. And this disconnect, it has real-world consequences. People close to them can feel undervalued, their work relationships can seem superficial, and the three is left on this hamster wheel, just constantly chasing the next hit of external validation to feel like they matter. But, and this is a big but, there is a way back. There's a way to renovate that internal structure and build on a much more solid, authentic foundation. What's so insightful here is that the Enneagram itself actually maps out the path forward, and it shows us the risks too. It provides the blueprint for growth. Let's just break this down for a second. When a three is growing, when they're healthy, they move toward the cooperative loyalty of a healthy Type 6. They start focusing on the community, on other people's success. But under stress, they can fall apart and slide towards the disengaged apathy of an unhealthy Type 9, where they basically just give up and check out. The ultimate goal, the whole point of this journey, is for them to embrace their core virtue, authenticity. It's about shifting from performing value to simply being valuable, to be rather than to do. The key to this whole journey is slowing down. It means actually engaging with their feelings, spending time alone to find a sense of worth that isn't tied to an audience, and allowing for the vulnerability you need to build real, genuine connections. And really, it all comes down to this one question, a question that is probably terrifying, but also incredibly liberating for a three. It's the starting point for rebuilding an identity based not on what you achieve, but on who you truly are. That brings this chapter to a close. Thank you for joining us at Chapter and Concept. Join us for the next episode as we continue building the architecture of ideas. Don't forget to subscribe to stay within the foundation.